All right, folks, Voodoo Stache here. Next up on the list, we're going to see a great way of how to turn on the inside of your left leg here, your adductor. As I said in the previous video, we mostly tend to overuse our right side. So adductor in here usually overworks. This thing underworks a ton. Has to do with where your feet are in space when you're stepping. If you're on the inside of your left foot and you're not touching the outside of your left heel and the ball of your pinky toe, your brain doesn't get any messages to turn anything on, so it's really hard to find. So here's how we're going to improve that. You're going to lie on your side. You are going to be at 90 degrees here. I'm going to have my feet pressing up against the wall. So I've got even weight through there. From here, I usually just kind of use my hand here to hold this thing up. Part one of this, where are you going to breathe into? Where is going to be the left upper back. So what we're going to do is we're going to round your back out a little bit like this, spreading those ribs apart. Then as you breathe in through your nose, you should feel those ribs back there spreading apart, getting up underneath your shoulder blade. So that's where you're breathing to. Part two is what you're doing while you're breathing like that. So I've got the ball between my knees again. I'm going to round my back a little bit to start, spread the ribs apart. As I breathe in up there in my left upper back, I'm going to contract the inside of my left leg here. So I take my breath in, and I'm going to pull my left hip back. And as I pull back like that, I'm going to feel a shortening on the inside of my left leg. Okay, so that's your breath in. On your exhale, you're going to squish the ball down. Oh. As you press it down, you'll start feeling that activation even deeper into there. Getting all your air out, get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out, until there's no air left. So you should feel this distance from your rib cage to your pelvis, getting narrower and you're getting closer and closer together. Getting all that air out so your oblique fully turns on. So again, in review, you're rounded here. You're breathing into your left upper back. As you pull that thing back, so you breathe in and pull that thing back at the same time. And then as you exhale, you're going to press the ball down, finding this. Fully and completely exhale for that contract, 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 contract. And then you'll relax. If you're having a lot of trouble feeling this, sometimes it happens because your right foot isn't getting a signal to turn off. If that's the case, if you're like having trouble finding the inside of your left leg, if you roll up like a sock or a towel or something like that, like rolling up a sock would work pretty well. You can place that underneath the inside of your right foot, like underneath your right arch, your medial arch, the inside of your foot, and step on that thing, and then that'll trick your brain into thinking that your right foot is on the floor and then it can finally relax. And as that thing relaxes, it should help you to find that adductor on the inside on the left side. So again, got questions on that, let me know. But these are some great PRI postural restoration techniques on how to get your left oblique turned on, your left adductor, left hamstring. All these guys are working together so that when you're walking around, this thing's activated. Try it out. Let me know how it goes. Enjoy.